Hi there, Virgo. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love and light to you all here. We're here with your 1st to the 15th of the month of October reading. Let's see what's coming through for you here, Virgo. I was meditating on your energy before I turned on the camera, and I was getting for you this feeling of there being so much focus, okay? So much focus on what we would like eventually to make a major change with. And I'm seeing it as being a decision, specifically something that but it's like, I'm going to make that decision, but I'm not going to bring, I'm hearing the person that I made it with, to the dinner table with me. I'm hearing to put it on display, whatever that means for you. It's like, if you, let's say, spent a whole lot of time, let's say researching a certain industry, or let's say, preparing for a certain interview, it's like, I'm not gonna be writing, I'm hearing the workers' comp manual I'm hearing in the I'm hearing in the Writers Guild, whatever that may mean for you. It's like there's something, Virgo, I'm hearing Sagittarius and Aries strongly here, and you have here the Magician that's coming through, the Magician in reverse, looking back at the Eight of Cups. There's something that you want to make, I'm hearing, really obvious, really obvious, really official. I'm seeing you as one. It's like, I want to stamp it. I'm hearing label it. I want to have it. I'm hearing in my back pocket. I'm hearing in my hand, the star coming through. But I'm hearing, how is it that we are working through that process on an emotional level? Okay. And there are a whole lot of, I'm hearing baby wings to bat, whatever that may mean in particular for you, where it's like, I feel like I'm communicating what I've been working through. I'm hearing as a child, as a father. Very interesting. It's like, I feel like I'm going to be communicating, excuse me, Virgo, what I have been working on for so very long, Ace of Cups, perhaps communicating. And it's like, I'm getting this feeling for you, Virgo, of like almost wanting to like really identify with that philosophy first, the Daughter of Swords, of what exactly you're trying to communicate. I'm hearing specifically, as it may be perceived, the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Cups. It's like, I have the phone number and I have the phone, and how am I going to dial it? The Four of Cups in reverse, because there's going to be a whole lot that is communicated in that conversation. Yet again, though, I'm seeing someone who, let's say, has prepared a whole lot for a certain presentation. I'm seeing it as also like applications to schools. And the feeling is like, well, I'm not going to like go to that. I'm hearing that court meeting with I'm hearing doctor, I'm hearing in hand, whatever that may mean for you. It's like, I'm not going to like make my decisions. I'm hearing decidedly, whatever the meaning is for you. I'm seeing it though as like, I'm hearing Dobie here with the Son of Swords. It's like, I'm not gonna like bring, I'm hearing the challenge itself to the table, the Death card, whatever that may mean for you, as it may be perceived. There's a focus here perhaps on a Scorpio individual or matters related to transformation, regeneration, what is perhaps also being, I'm hearing produced or reproduced cyclically, or let's say taps into cyclically, the Mother of Pentacles in reverse. Mirroring here the Eight of Cups upright, I'm hearing we've got a major decision to make. What are we supporting? I'm hearing, what are we funding? What are we making? And I'm seeing it as like, I'm hearing channeling as well. What is it that we are deciding, Nine of Swords upright, to make, I'm hearing as the mountain of the conversation. And it's like, I'm hearing specifically, it's like, what is it that we would like to release? I'm hearing communicate. There's a focus on the past specifically, but also the future. I'm seeing it as though the past being almost like the same door that you open to your future. Very interesting. It's like, when I'm hearing moving in cycles, revolution, I'm hearing of spirit, take it as you will. I realize that I spin myself back in motion. The Father of Pentacles in reverse, looking back at, I'm hearing who's there? I'm hearing there's no one home. Take it as you will. The Eight of Cups upright. The Ten of Wands upright. There's a focus on what you're making official, Virgo. I'm hearing Sagittarius. You may be, again, dealing with a Sagittarius, perhaps related to matters of work abroad. How it is that, let's say, we're making a certain line of our work present in an industry that is abroad. I'm hearing long distance as well, communication. There could be a focus on a relationship as well that you may feel somewhat, I'm hearing, within the realm of possibility, whatever that may mean, as you may perceive it. In terms of the future that it holds, the possibility that it's like, oh, you know what, actually, maybe we can tango from one, I'm hearing tri-state to the next, whatever that may mean for you. Yeah, maybe we can, I'm hearing talk about things through text. Four of Swords upright. The Lover's looking up at the Son of Swords. The Son of Swords flying into the Seven of Cups in reverse. I'm hearing, but we've got to make a few tests pass here first. It's like, I don't want to just talk, I'm hearing specifically. I want there to be a talk to the talk. What exactly are we talking about? I'm hearing specifically. And what we're talking about, what is that talking about? There being almost like this feeling of there being almost like a Russian doll of a conversation in a certain way, where one conversation or one topic that you're opening up in a certain way, as you may perceive it, philosophizes another. And I'm getting it as like, I want to feel that there is a sense of coherency with the way that I present what it is that I do, perhaps certain conversations or topics. At the same time, though, I don't want it to feel like it's so strategized. I'm hearing that I'm in a straitjacket when I'm communicating. It's like, I don't want them to feel the lawyer. I'm hearing specifically through my words. Take it as you will. I don't necessarily want them to feel the form, I'm hearing specifically, that has perhaps gone into as well this presentation. I'm seeing it almost like someone who, let's say, has really invested a lot. Okay, physically, also in terms of time, also money, I'm hearing space to present something in a way that they feel is really professional. In whatever way that you may take that, can be taken, interpreted, perceived in a number of ways. But in a way where it's like, I still want to feel like I'm winging it. Like, I don't want it to feel like I am the wing man, but I want to feel like I am natural. I'm hearing in my prose, in my biography as well, the Five of Cups in reverse and the Six of Wands in reverse. I want there to be a sense of honesty and clarity, not just in the way that it's presented, but in the way that I experience communicating it. I'm hearing presenting it. There's a focus on the past here, the priesthood, the high priestess coming through. You may be dealing with a Pisces who's got a message that they would like to communicate with you. Take it as you will. Can be your own energy as well. There could be a focus on what you want to be really capitalizing on. I'm seeing it as almost like someone who walks into the room in the middle of the conversation and is like, hi, I'm hearing, how do you do? I have, I'm hearing Homeland Security on the Skype call, whatever that may mean in particular for you, Virgo. Okay. There's someone who's really well connected here, as I'm getting it. Someone who knows how to disguise a topic or two in the conversation as one that turns a few heads but doesn't baffle any. Whatever that may mean in particular for you, it's like, this is someone who's incredibly stealthy, I'm getting as well. I'm hearing secretive in the way that they also perhaps pronounce certain words or certain names. I'm almost seeing it as someone who, let's say, has their own Viacom. I'm hearing specifically that they may speak through the Father of Swords in reverse, right next to the Mother of Cups in reverse. Virgo, I'm hearing, what is going on here? There's a whole lot of communication that's happening. I'm hearing in like almost like Morse code. Okay, the Judgment card coming through, the Tempest card upright, and the Son of Wands upright. I'm hearing we're fanning it out, but not all colors in that vest. I'm hearing virtues here. What exactly is it that we would like to capitalize on? I'm seeing it as being a negotiation for a number of you, and feeling like, well, we don't want to totally come out with every, I'm hearing corporate letterhead before we actually have the meeting, whatever that may mean in particular for you. It's like, I want to keep some options. I'm hearing to myself, I'm hearing to my chest before I clap. I'm hearing I'm hearing my name, whatever that may mean in particular for you. It's like, I'm seeing it as you wanting to perhaps even take a little bit of like time to make a certain decision. And I'm seeing someone who is negotiating specifically, almost like I'm seeing it as like a job interview and like a job environment, working environment. And it's like, I'm hearing, I've got to be professional about this. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you. Okay. Virgo, let us see how these energies move through for you into the 15th. Before we do, I'm going to pull from our cards and see how the energies move through between the 1st and the 15th. Split it into 2 stacks here. I'm hearing it matters. I'm hearing everything matters. Somebody has a major, I'm hearing marker that they would like to write with, and it's like they're very particular about it. It's like I'm hearing I just want to write it. I'm hearing in this voice specifically, in this tone. I'm hearing in this hue. I'm hearing the pen has to touch the paper in this way. It's like someone is very particular. It may be your own energy. I'm hearing in the way that they voice their concerns and make it matter. Take it as you will. The Father Wands upright. I'm seeing it as this being legal representation for a number of you as well. And it's like they have a way that they want to work with this and with you as well. The Fool coming through, mirroring the Magician. The Magician's looking up at the world ahead. There's a focus here, Justice, as you lead out of this 15th. Dear Virgo, there's a focus on the decision that's made that you don't decide on, I'm hearing specifically, but that you are opening the door to. I'm hearing doors are opening with the 2 of Cups in reverse and the Father Wands upright. Take it as you will. There is a focus on the who here, in particular with the Ace of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Who are we going to be choosing? Who may be choosing us in a certain way as we may perceive it? It can be related to matters of the home as well. I'm hearing again negotiation. I'm hearing though as well timing. There could be a focus on, well, what semester do I actually want to take these classes in? What teacher do I want to be talking to about it? Take it as you will, or sort of having sign off on it. What is it that I feel I'm hearing is like study abroad? When do I want to do that? I'm hearing specifically. I'm seeing it though as well as like investment. And what do you feel has a place for you? I'm hearing on a personal level where it's like, as you may perceive it, that doesn't just speak to who I become. It speaks to how I've become who I am in this moment of transformation. You got the Hangman upright, the 10 of Cups upright, and the 5 of Cups in reverse, the Moon as well, right beneath the Hangman. You may be dealing with someone who's going through a major cycle of change. The 10 of Pentacles in reverse, mirroring the Hangman upright. Someone who, let's say, is finding who they are. I'm hearing finding out more about who they are. I'm hearing their past. I'm hearing relatives. Take it as you will. There's a focus on a cycle, let's say, that I'm seeing this individual specifically related to Pisces, and it may be your own energy, and we've all got every archetype in our chart, all 12 signs in our chart. And if you'd like to know where, let's say, each one of these signs sits in your personal chart, you can, or how these energies are interacting in your chart, you can click the link below in the description box that I provide, and that will calculate your sign placements for you. Okay, but the feeling is that they're making a major move, I'm hearing, but also a decision that they realize, and I'm seeing it as being related to what they are marketing. I'm seeing what it is that they eventually are creating on a physical, professional level. The clarification of, I'm hearing fruition of, it's like, what's the tale that I want to tell? I'm hearing song after song, line after line, story after story, unending. What is it that feels like it holds a place for me? I'm hearing in the presence of my parents. Take it as you will. Very interesting with the Hangman. There's a focus here on perhaps, I'm hearing children, lineage. What is considered to be the physical also, as it may be perceived, but I'm seeing it as like translation here. I'm focusing on the branch that the Hangman is hanging on. It's almost like what is I'm hearing considered I'm almost seeing it as like a financial like asset in what I am feeling specifically, and it's almost like I'm seeing it as this individual working with harmonizing what's being experienced on an energetic, emotional level with what is being channeled through that in a physical way, in a financial way. Okay. Dear Virgo, you lead again out with the Justice card. I'm hearing the Father of Wands is deciding. I'm hearing specifically who to show. I'm hearing and tell his parents about, whatever that may mean for you. There could be focus on two individuals here, an air sign, a Libra, an Aquarius, a Gemini. There's a focus perhaps for a number of you, always take it as you will, can be taken, perceived, interpreted in a number of ways. There is perhaps a decision on what is going to be the sort of stage name. I'm hearing specifically with the Magician and the Star. There's a focus here on perhaps also the method and the means through which this is going to be channeled. I'm hearing broadcasted, live, daylight here. I'm hearing as well perhaps the platform that this is going to be marketed through or messaged through. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. Loving the light to you, Virgo. And I'm going to continue here with the 15th or 30th. If you would like to check that reading out, feel free to click the link in the bio description box below, and that will route you to watch the extended reading here as we see what kind of moves through the latter part of the month of October. Okay, but yet again, there's a focus. I'm almost seeing it as like also someone who's going to be like making a proposal. I'm hearing a message, a wish, and it's almost like, well, what I'm hearing specifically, what's the interface going to be? What's the interface going to look like? Where is it? I mean, where is it that we're going to be doctorate? I'm hearing doctoring, the Magician, deciding. I'm hearing designing. I'm hearing as well this story out from. Thank you so much for tuning in, dear Virgo. Loving the light to you here, and I'm getting as well there could be focus on if like someone wants to, let's say, message you or talk to you. It's almost like the feeling is they're, let's say, deciding on, well, what exactly is going to be the messenger messaging platform, and that can be on an energetic level as well, or even a legal strategic level. The feeling I am getting is that what is strategically carried out or legally carried out is being crafted in a way that feels sentimental. And the feeling is that there's no financial priority in the way that this conversation is carried out. I'm hearing that specifically, whatever that may mean in particular for you. It's like, if it's a matter of, well, they've got the money in hand and why aren't they making the decision yet? It's not about that. I'm hearing specifically, and I'm seeing it as being related to the Three of Pentacles. I'm almost seeing like someone who offered like money for a house, I'm hearing, or to buy a car, and it's like but they haven't sold it to me yet. I'm hearing specifically, and it's like, well, it's not a matter of what you put up for auction. I'm hearing specifically here, and it can be in matters of the emotional realm, so to speak, the energetic realm, in matters that are also based in a visionary state. It's not a matter of, let's say, what has been physically accounted for. It's like, I've got the platform, I've got the markers, I've got the shoes to wear to the dance, but it's like the focus as I'm getting it for you in a certain way may be on how you're translating that vision of what you would like to create through what is physically offered, and that has somewhat of a processing period to it as I'm getting it. And I'm seeing again though very clear images, like if someone's like thinking of reaching out to you, it's almost like, well, which social media marketing platform, I'm hearing specifically media marketing platform, I would like to communicate with them through. Even like how I would like to translate what it is that I'm creating. I'm hearing also making in a way that is to be I'm hearing properly observed by I'm hearing star seed alliances, whatever that may mean. I'm hearing audiences across the world, and there could be focus on mass distribution also in terms of language. It's like, how am I going to translate what it is I want to communicate or create physically through my market? The feeling I'm getting for you as well here, Virgo, is that there's, again, it's like somebody wants to communicate, but I'm getting it as like they're almost like also trying to time that process a little bit, where I'm seeing it as almost like also being in terms of, well, am I going to send it like in the form of a text? Am I going to send it in the form of like I'm hearing I'm hearing a track, perhaps a song. Am I going to communicate it in the way of, let's say, I'm hearing full body, I'm hearing messenger, body messenger, whatever that means for you. It's like, am I going to message them on on MySpace, whatever the main figure for a number of you. It's like, am I going to Facebook them? Am I going to Snapchat them? I'm hearing specifically, am I going to star them in the film, or am I going to start kind of like supporting them? Like, it's like the feeling is that there is interest, okay, but how we are communicating that and deciding on how we would like to communicate that interest is what is being, let's say, focused on around this time. Thank you so much again, Virgo, for tuning in. Love and light to you here. Enjoy this period, and let's see how the energies move through. If you like, check this reading out. Again, you can feel free to click the link below in the bio description box to provide, and that will route you to that reading. Nonetheless, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you soon, Virgo. Bye.